Yeah.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to the GinTV podcast. As always, your boy Eazy.
And A1DasauceGod.
Today we still are short our usual co-host Manu, but today we got two very, very special guests. We got the boy Dudes in the building.
Hallelujah.
All right, that was like he tried to be mad cool. Like that's not how he speaks.
We got brought it back to church real quick. Hallelujah.
Anyways, and then we got the Quazia.
Hi.
In the building today. So how y'all doing, man?
Good. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having y'all.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Yeah.
How about you, bro? How you doing?
Amazing, you know.
Good. So I want to talk to you about something.
Go ahead, talk to us about
Something
it.
provocative, some might say.
Go ahead, get it started.
So the other day I'm chilling at work, right? Having a great day at work. And my girl texts me this article, right? And the article is about women and orgasms.
Okay.
And I was reading through it, and it was like, it only said like, I think 3 out of 10 women actually orgasm through sex, right?
Yeah.
First of all, I don't know why my girl's sending me this. Like, I mean,
Kind
of random, right?
Nah,
like,
she's throwing you the hint, like,
Is that a hint?
Step your
nigga.
game up.
Was that it?
She's like, nigga, I need you to, you fall in the wayward side.
So it got me thinking, right? Because every guy thinks they're good at sex, right? Or most people think they're good at amazing at sex. Would you guys agree?
Mm-hmm.
I would agree.
Do you think you're good at sex?
I know damn well I'm good at sex.
Do you think you're good at sex?
A1.
A1.
A1? Are you talking to?
That's out of
No,
control.
like,
That's out of
absolutely
control.
Like,
Nah, I hope my own.
You think you're good at sex?
Yeah.
So it's like crazy, right? Everybody thinks they're good at sex, or every man really thinks they be pounding these chicks out, and obviously the stats say otherwise.
Yeah.
So we got a woman in the building today, right? Kind of a rare occasion.
Right.
Actually, I'm sorry. Do you identify as a woman? I don't want to assume not. No. It's just everybody, identifies as something nowadays. I don't know what it is. So before I assume, are you identifying as a woman on this episode?
I identify as a proud black woman on this episode.
Okay.
Proud black woman.
Yes.
But yo, you see, actually, she just proved my point, right? Because I thought she identified as a regular woman,
Nah,
but she's a
she's
proud black woman. So I was actually right in my question, because you kind of side-eyed me a little bit, but we're gonna roll past that shit.
Right.
So as a proud black woman that's probably had intercourse once or twice, right?
Yeah, I'm experienced.
Y'all heard that shit.
You're gonna say, like, I don't get-
Once or
like-
twice.
Like, damn, like I'm some virgin or some shit.
I done took some dick.
If only you knew, nigga. You should be coming to me.
Yo, what do you think about that stat? Is that like foreign to you, or does it make sense? How is like sex for women nowadays? Like with you and amongst your friends and all that?
I feel like a lot of females feel like guys aren't emotionally unavailable.
Mm-hmm.
So like sometimes, sex be fun, but a lot of guys fuck selfishly. Like
Okay.
they don't care about, let me make sure you at least get one. I got a job. I got to, what? Guys need to understand sex be an assignment. You got to know how to make a female be satisfied, because guys, think that they, the hot shit and they put it down, but they be one round quitters. Like,
One round critters?
yeah, like they give you a round and that's it.
Have
Females.
you been talking to my girl?
No,
How do you-
shit. I'm a female. I know what I'm
All
talking about.
Right.
Nah, I just feel like guys just need to be a little bit more giving. Guys, for example, guys will expect head but don't want to give it.
Mhm.
I think that's corny. Like, I don't.
So
Nah.
honestly, I'm gonna say that is corny. Like, I feel like dudes should definitely be out here, reciprocating the favor if you're getting it done to you. Like, that should be given. Like, that should be a given. But do you feel like most women do not come during sex?
Not all women, no.
Really?
Not all women. If
Like,
if
what-
they tell you, oh yeah, I came, it was great, they might be lying. If you don't, you gotta. How can I say this? You gotta know a female body at some aspect. Guys don't be knowing.
You've got to be able to feel it yourself.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly. And a lot of times, like, guys don't be like, they just get in, get out, and they don't be knowing shit. And chicks be leaving there, be sitting there unhappy, and the guys leave thinking he did some shit. Like, oh, was it good? And she looking at you like, nah, it was not. But she gonna lie and say, oh yeah, it was straight.
Why do y'all lie?
Because it's hard to hurt a nigga pride unless we really got to. Feel me? Like, I don't want to tell you, like, bro, like, like for example, like bro, you ain't smell good. Like sometimes you just gotta play it off and just swoop. Or
got to see it through.
Yeah,
got to see it through, my boy.
Like, this is my thing. Guys have such of an expectation where girls got to be shaved, we got to smell good, we got to do this, we got to do that. But niggas be fucking balls off the court trying to dive into some coochie, bro. Like,
do you really think guys have that expectation, or do you think
like
that it's? I really believe women have that expectation that y'all gotta shave, y'all have to smell good, you have to do all of that shit.
But I honestly, I could agree with that. Because I'm
to be honest with you,
you know what? Because I'm gonna say it, me personally, like if I'm fucking with you and you fucking with me, like I better never see a fucking sprout of hair on your armpit. You feel me? Like your coochie. Like I give 2-day passes.
I'm gonna say this. I think niggas be on some like the fucking TikTok saying like got to see it through, my boy. Regardless of whatever the fuck she looks like, regardless of whatever the smell she look like, they're gonna dive in it.
Oh no, we definitely going through with it. Like no, I'm not saying that, my boy.
That's where standards come in.
Through with it. But am I gonna talk hella shit afterwards?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a difference. There's a difference.
But I feel your point though. I feel like us men, we do have high expectations for how women look. Right. I think that's where we kind of end the line. Like we don't like everything else. We just say fuck it.
Right.
But I see what you're saying. But in your own personal experience, right? Like in your, I mean, you pretty much said like you've taken more than 1 or 2.
All right, don't make it seem like I'm out here.
Am I making it seem like it?
I said my words were I am experienced.
Okay,
so you know what I mean? I'm grown.
She got some notches under her belt.
This is a judgment-free zone while the camera's on. We're gonna talk some shit after this. Yeah. But like in your sexual, expertise. No, I was actually trying another
expose.
Word. Nah. Whatever. We'll
expedition.
You're closer to
escapades.
Escapades. There we go. In your sexual escapades, right? Would you say that? Do you usually orgasm through sex from the men you've been with?
Not every time, no.
No, I mean I think not every time is like kind of a given. I don't think most women don't orgasm every time through sex.
So in your personal experience, like what are the reasons?
Like one out of 10, right? From a 1 out of 10, how often would you say you've had orgasms through sex?
Good enough times, but
like
there's a balance.
There's a balance.
I'm not asking for your body type, right? I'm just saying if you were to rate the sex from 1 out of 10, like out of
my best,
out of everybody, from your worst to your best, right? Like, would you say out of every 10 times I have sex with a person, right? I come at least 3 times or 4 times. What would you say?
I want to say maybe like 4 times.
4 out of 10 times.
So
6 niggas is not making you nut. Out of the 10 niggas that's making you nut.
Listen, like I said, it's a hit or a miss.
I know the niggas watching this shit. Damn.
I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I did.
The wildest thing is most of the niggas that's watching this shit is like, I know I'm the one that.
You're right. Actually, because that's how the male. Because if I was watching that shit and like it was a girl that I fuck with,
that ain't me.
Bro, damn, must suck to be those other dudes. Must suck to be them.
But what made
King Daddy Dick over here, right?
So what do you think that they did wrong that didn't get you to that place?
Being a voluptuous woman, take your time.
Okay.
Guys like to rush because they just wanna, like,
That shit get tiring. Y'all don't do shit.
Time out. Don't put y'all is not over here. You don't know what I do.
Okay.
Let's be clear.
All right, go ahead.
But as a woman,
that sounds like a threat.
I feel he been violating me since I got here. I don't know what's up with him. You know what I mean? Like,
what did I violate?
I got called a reject because
I didn't say you were.
Like, okay,
no. I didn't say you were a reject. I said that place is a specific place where the Waterbury rejects go to. Not saying you. Go ahead.
Yo, look at his face. Look at his face trying to play me.
Like, that's my boy though. But you make sense.
Exactly. Right.
So yeah, you say that you're a voluptuous woman and you need people to take your time. So what are some other things that they mess up in?
I mean, y'all got extra coochie? Like, what do you mean take your time? Like,
no. Like, feel me? Like, dudes don't want to caress you. They just want, fucking flip you over like some wrestling shit and be done. Like,
right.
Take your time. You know what I mean? Like,
so what happened to wanting to be fucked like a slut? Like, that's not a real thing? Not you specifically. I'm just talking about in general. Like,
those are the lyrics to a song.
Like women say that they want to be fucked like a slut.
Great song.
Oh, absolutely. But we kind of want that gentle side too. Like, feel me? It's a bit like
no. You can't be a slut and get the gentle.
Yeah.
Like, it don't work like that.
Listen, if you got a dude that you fucking with, there needs to be a balance. But I'm saying like, feel me? But like, dudes that you just be fucking on, even when I want to get fucked like a slut, they not giving me that energy. Like, I like to go at it. Mm-hmm. Don't just give me a round and be like, all right, turn over, go to sleep.
Yo, do you feel so?
That's out of control.
Yeah, like,
yo, but here's the thing, right? In my experience, and I'm no sex expertise at all, right? There's been mad bitches out there that didn't come through me, and I was like, I know as I left, I'm like, yeah, she ain't get hers, but daddy's batting 100%.
I got mine.
Yeah. Like I won that game. But what I've noticed is, right, a lot of women always say that they're really horny, right? They're always up for.
We are always horny.
Nah, but here's the thing, right? What I've noticed is on the females that I have made come, they don't want to fuck again. I feel like once a woman really does come, have an orgasm, they're kind of fucking done.
You're right.
I feel like once you don't come, that's when you are continuously horny.
This is the problem. Guys be trying to, how can I say this?
Say it as vile as you can.
All right, stop making us climax so fast.
What?
Wait,
no.
Time out. Y'all cannot make these people happy.
No. There's a difference between climaxing and coming. Feel me? If you play with my clitoris for too long, I'm gonna climax and I'm not gonna want nothing. Dependent. That can happen. I'm telling you. That's why some females.
I don't think that's really a climax to me. What you're describing though.
You're not a female. You don't know what that feels like.
Listen to her. She's an expert, right?
You're right.
I'm a female. I know what I'm saying.
So what's the difference between an orgasm and a climax?
Just like a female, she beat you off and you come. You need a minute. You don't want to be touched. You know what I mean? And sometimes when a female climaxes, that's the same vibe, but we just be like,
wait,
I don't want more sexual activity.
If a woman is beating me off and I come, that's what I'm not calling it a climax. I'm calling it a come.
Right? You're a man. I'm a woman.
No, but it's
different.
You climax though. You got to the top of the mountain.
Right.
But she's saying she got to the top of the mountain, but come is not at the top of the mountain.
That's my point where I'm saying that's not a climax.
I'm confused at this point.
Yo, because
what are we calling a come and what are we calling a climax at this point?
Yo, one thing, it's actually funny, like how we're kind of having this debate right now, right? Because sometimes, in my experience also, I feel like certain women don't even understand their own bodies.
Absolutely.
And like, I'm just gonna speak on like my current relationship, right? It's like I like, to me, when my girl climaxes, right, like she came,
all right,
and she's done. But you're saying that you can climax but not come, right?
Or come without climax.
No. You said something about once a female
climaxes.
Yeah, like how they don't want anymore after that. But I said that can come from a female, like, you know, if you're, I'm just talking off experience. You can't play with a clitoris for too long and then I climax. I'm like, okay, it's not gonna make me want no sex after that.
So you're able to come and still want to have sex after?
Yeah, it depends.
So how does that work? Like, what's the difference between a climax and a come?
Yo, just on the mic.
Oh, sorry. So I feel like when you have sex, of course, you, men and women,
right.
But when it's just a clitoris thing, like, you know what I mean? Like, for a female, we get that sensation of if a guy plays with our vagina for too long, we're gonna climax, and then it's like, all right, we probably might come too, but in that it makes us kind of like, all right, I kind of don't want no more sex. It depends.
But why not?
I don't know. It's just the way our body. It's our bodies.
But are you satisfied when that happens or no?
I kind of want to, enjoy the experience. I just don't want to. That's foreplay, though.
So if a guy pounds you out and you're coming, you don't consider that climax. But the moment he touches your clitoris, you're climaxing, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's weird.
So could I put some input?
I don't know, man.
For you fellas, okay.
Yeah, I'm outnumbered here, so like,
explain your point.
I'm outnumbered.
Have you ever been, beating a girl down? She wants a lot from you, and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I'm feeling like my meat is getting kind of raw. I don't enjoy this feeling anymore.
Or desensitized.
You get desensitized.
See, but
would that be considered a climax?
No, I don't think so. I think that's two different things.
I think, for us men, right? I think a lot of women don't understand this. The reason we don't actually, especially, I feel like when I was younger, I feel like I could go mad rounds and like they all felt good. Now that I'm older, and I don't know if this is just a part of becoming older, right? Like after my first round, right, I bust really hard.
Right.
But if I bust on my second round, it's almost like at 30, like my penis becomes desensitized after I have sex more than one time. And it's like, I really got to be horny for me to be excited to do it again.
Or really focused. Like,
yeah, because it's not like we can't do it. It's just like our drive is gone. Because our penis does become like desensitized.
I'm like a one and done.
All right, so right there, when you rub on a female's clitoris, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Same thing.
I can understand that better now. Because, for me personally, right, it only happens during sex. Because, if I come off head, I'll probably still want to fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you ain't get your itch scratched.
Yeah.
You're a good one for that, because no.
done?
I'm going.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm a one and done. Like I could last a long time, but coming multiple times, that's never been my forte.
I mean, I'm probably going to be pushing a couple buttons here, but I think we can all agree that when there's something new, or when there was something new in our life, we can go 7 rounds in one night.
Oh yeah. That's
a tricky fucking topic.
That's a tricky topic. Yo, I feel like. Now we're gonna speak for men. I don't know, and then you can speak for women, right? So when men get new pussy, our dick works differently.
Oh, y'all want to put out your best stuff? That's what that is.
It's not even. I don't even know if it's like us. It's not even like us mentally like trying it, right? Like when we get new pussy, we get like that 18-year-old dick back. But like but the thing is, once you get the pussy for so many times, your dick goes back to your whatever age you're at.
So you're very good at having sex one time. Yeah. In that one time, everybody gets exactly what they need. You know, or at least for me. I don't know about the other, what is it, 6 men that you were talking about?
All right, now.
But, you get what you need in that one time. And then you're like, all right, I hope you're good because I'm good.
Right.
So.
Nah, definitely new pussy it's a different feeling. Like, it's almost like you said, you revert back to like being able to be fucked multiple times, or fuck multiple times, fuck longer and type and shit. But then when you get to like, that pussy becomes a little stale.
That 5-year-old pussy?
That stale pussy, it's like, all right.
That still sound bad.
Yeah, it still sounds terrible.
That sound bad.
Nah, it's just like, you try to get.
That welcome
you get
home
yours,
pussy.
I get mine.
That welcome home pussy. We'll say that. It's like, hey, you've been gone all day, but here, come back. All right.
Missed you.
Nah, but I don't know.
But back to the, so you said, or for you specifically, right? You feel like the men that did not make you come is that they kind of rushed it, right? They didn't do enough foreplay for you.
Like I said, guys, we want to get straight to it, and sometimes the foreplay be, quick. Like, all right, let's fuck, and it's like, wait, like that was all of 20 seconds. Like,
what kind of like? How long do you think foreplay should last?
It until y'all both at an understanding. Like, all right, it's time to fuck. Like, it got to be. You know what I mean? Like,
do you think there's actually a specific time for foreplay? Like
specific
a minimum
time,
or a
like,
maximum? Can you do too much foreplay?
Too much? Nah. Honestly, I don't want too much foreplay. For example,
so you could do too much. So I'm asking, like, there's like too much foreplay then, right? There must be a point where it's like, damn, nigga, put the dick in.
Right? Exactly.
That's the climax, bro.
Stop mocking me, please. Nah, but honestly, me as a woman, I don't like dragged out foreplay. Like, okay, let's just foreplay. You know what I mean? Fill each other out, vibe, and then like, all right,
I'm really getting some mixed signals here because one is like they haven't been foreplaying enough, and then on the other end, you don't too much foreplay.
You really gotta find that. I think that's why most men cannot make most women come, right? Or there's this big issue with the women having orgasm is because every woman is so different, while every guy is very similar. I feel like to please a guy, it's so simple. Like, I don't understand how women overthink it. Like, yo, you really just got to play with our shit and we're good. But I feel like every woman comes with her own, like, different vagina.
They have, like, their own combination, pretty much.
Exactly. Like, yo, yours is way different than my girl's, you feel me? So it's just like, I think that's why us men have trouble making y'all come sometimes is because, like, yo, now we got to figure out your new body, right? But it's like, yo, I'm really here for a short time. So, like, am I going to really invest the time?
And it's like, okay, so let's just say we're fucking off the first time, right? And, like, can my dick really be considered trash if I don't know the combination to get you to orgasm?
Ooh, I like how you said
that. That's a great question.
Wow.
Before you answer that, that's actually a great question because I'm usually I'm a horrible first time fucker. I really am. Yo, because I'm sometimes whenever I have sex with somebody for the first time, right? Unless I'm talking about like somebody I really don't know that well. I think when you kind of build up the tension and you know that person, you've been kind of dating them. Like I'm fucking amazing. But when I fuck you like off like just meeting you, not that I do it anymore, but like when I used to do one night stands, I'm horrible because I'm actually just it's just an awkward situation for me. But like my body wants it, my brain's like, yo, bro, what you doing? Like, but yo, so I'm usually like a horrible first time fucker. Right. But back to your question, like, could you really count the first time you had sex with somebody as like trash dick, or do you give it a second chance?
If the vibe has completely turned me off, then I probably wouldn't.
What's the vibe?
Like I don't know if the sex wasn't hitting. Well, let me not say it like that. If you couldn't get up, then that's a turn off for any female. Because like, feel me, it's like, damn, like I'm sitting here naked as fuck and you can't even like, you got one job. You know what I mean? Like,
but
but what's equivalent? But that's the same thing as like you not being able to get wet, isn't it?
Ooh.
If I mean,
like, what if you're not able to get wet? Is it my fault that you can't get wet? So is it your fault that I can't get up?
Well, nah. See, honestly, I know my body, so I don't got that problem. But maybe other women.
All right, waterfalls, chill out.
Like I said, when you know your body, you know what your shit do. You know what I mean? Like,
Lake Michigan in the building today. My bad. Pacific Ocean.
You should have put that in the introduction instead.
Yo, that's actually a good point, bro. Because I feel like, you know, if a woman can't get wet, right, it's the man's fault. Because we're not turning you on, right? But if a man cannot get hard, guess whose fault that is again?
It's the guy's fault.
The man's fault. Do you feel like women don't take like responsibility for it? I mean, you obviously just didn't, right? So like, hypothetically, you're messing with another man, right? Or a new guy or whatever, and he can't get hard. You're saying it's his fault.
Yeah, in my opinion, it is.
But like, maybe you haven't done enough foreplay for him then. Like,
nah, I've been in situations where I have, you know, and
I don't know what that means.
What is
that? I'm trying to be PG-13 on your program, but if you want to be
this is rated R.
We got flagged already. Like, let's go.
This is rated R. Go ahead.
All right. If I'm up here sucking your dick, licking your balls, like if I'm,
he gave him head and he didn't get hard. He didn't get hard.
Feel me? Nah, I don't like, bro. Like if I listen, I understand the assignment sexually. Feel me? Like I'm a freak. I'm a Cancer. We're just like that. So like, feel me?
Here comes the
I'm not bringing the zodiac sign, but you know what I mean. I'm in my nature. I'm just a very sensual, sexual person, but I'm freaky also. So I like all that nasty shit. Okay. I'm for it. I give it to you, and you can't reciprocate. Then it's like it's a turn off.
Okay. So I mean, I guess if you're, but what if the head was bad?
Nah, I was doing a lot.
You're doing a lot.
Doing a lot doesn't mean you ever had a nigga eat your pussy and it be like, damn, like you doing too much.
I had somebody overeat.
Exactly, and it didn't turn you on, right? What if you were over sucking?
Nah,
no, like honestly, but but if I'm my bad,
good. This guy's good.
Nah, because if I'm
keep around,
if I'm giving him head and he's like for you, I mean, I'm doing what I need to do. And
in your mind,
even if he's like do this, do that, and I'm doing it, and he's moaning and stuff, and he's still not
hard.
Yeah, like what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Was that your first time with them?
Yeah, I've been in a situation where it has been like the first time type of vibe.
No, what I'm saying is, like some guys get very nervous or very awkward about the first time. Like,
yes, and I feel like I don't know what it is about me, and I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but I've been in a situation where guys like froze up or like
you intimidate men.
Intimidation.
I don't carry that like as who I am as a person. I know who I am as a person.
Maybe they think you're really judgmental. Like
I'm not judgmental.
I said maybe they think.
No, but I'm not though.
Okay.
Maybe
honestly, I've had people meet me and just did not like me, and I'm like, "Fuck, I do to you." Wouldn't even say a word.
Right.
Maybe they were afraid to be considered trash dick.
Listen, females out here dog guys worse than my opinion.
That's a good point, bro. Because obviously, I mean, I'm gonna keep it real, right? Yeah. As like not anymore, obviously, because I'm in a relationship. But when I was really around there, right? Like sometimes when I'm with the new chick, like you do get a lot of thoughts in your head, right? Like insecurities. It's like, damn, like am I gonna last? Like, is my dick big enough? Like has she seen bigger dicks or something like that, right? Like, am I gonna you start like these shit.
Am I gonna be able to make her to come?
Yeah, exactly, right. So a lot of insecurities build up in men, especially when we do it for the first time. So it's like that could be it. And it's not, and obviously it's not your fault. Like these are things that we have to deal with as men, right? But like, are you helping the case though?
I mean, I'm not intentionally doing anything to make a dude feel insecure or judging him. You know what I mean? I'm vibing out just how he's vibing out. But if he's in a situation where he's like in his head about like just like you don't want females to overthinking, guys shouldn't overthink it either. It's just you know what I mean. Like let's just do whatever.
I don't think it's the other person's fault for like that person overthinking. So let's just say I'm overthinking I don't think it's like her fault for overthinking it.
Yo, all right. So that one guy, right, that you gave head to and he could not get hard. Like, what did you do?
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of got frustrated because like I did what I was supposed to do, and it's like, bro, like okay, like let's try this. I was trying to like, because I know guys get put in a situation when they can't get hard, they're like, oh shit, they kind of freeze up. And I try to suggest, okay, let's try this. just so he don't, feel bad. But then like, that's not working either. So it's like, all right, like, maybe this is just not gonna work out. My time's valuable. If you can't do what you need to do.
I mean, she on the clock.
My time's valuable, Philip.
I've had better, so I need you to get your shit together.
Right. You know what I mean? Like,
did you give one of the chance, or that was it?
I was turned off, honestly.
So you're done. Have your dick never got hard for a chick?
Nah, my shit's always on a rock.
Always.
I can count a few occasions when my penis did not get hard. Yes.
So what made you not get hard?
A couple of times I was in my own head,
like what I was saying.
Exactly, for no good reason, because afterwards, it was time to put it down.
So how did you get out of the situation where your dick couldn't get hard? Did you tell her?
What I first did was I learned myself.
Okay.
I mean, you can't expect anybody else to know you unless you know yourself. I know what I like. I know how I like.
That's a real statement.
No, that's real as shit. But it's just like, to me, it's funny. It's like I asked this nigga a yes or no question. He just like turned a whole fucking philosophy.
I'm sorry.
I like that
one
though.
with the clouds.
No, I like that though. I like that.
Your penis swelling up.
That happens when you listen to Drake. Know yourself, know your worth. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that thing is.
Shit, I really appreciate it.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, how I got out of my own head was thinking to myself, either you gonna put it down or you not gonna put it down. It's a hit or miss. You already here, so you might as well see it through, my boy.
So you couldn't get hard, but how did you mean? How did you see it through?
Some people have the ability to have sex when their penis is not hard.
Like, you gave her the softie?
The soft serve?
Hey, you gotta do
black and white soft serve.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? So
how did you get it in?
It works,
bro. You ever try to put
it works?
Yo, you ever try to put a condom on a soft dick? It's like running away from you. Chill out, bro.
You gotta like stuff it.
I'm gonna keep it real.
You gotta know how to work your angles.
I've had I want to say 2 or 3 times where I could not get my dick hard, right? And as it was I remember as it was happening, right? Like I was kissing, because usually like a kiss does it for me. Like if I kiss a chick,
what I said. Yeah.
Like I kiss you, it's like I'm like boom, I'm ready. Yeah, I remember I was kissing this chick, right? This must have been like when I was like 18 or something like that. And I was still young. That's like when I had Prime Dick. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like Amazon Prime Dick. That shit was 1 day delivery. Like that shit was that's the best dick I ever had.
Not even one second delivery.
Or like I got like 7-day shipping at this point.
Right.
But so I remember I was kissing this chick, right? And like 10 seconds in, I'm like, oh shit, my dick not hard. I start getting in my head. I'm like, wait, like about a 15 second, I'm like, my dick's very hard by now. Like the 20 seconds, I'm usually coming by now. Like, what, I'm like, so then I could not get hard. And I just remember being so embarrassed. And I was like, how the fuck am I going to get out of this situation? And that's when I learned how to eat pussy. Honestly, the first time I ever pussy, that's when I pulled that trick out. I was like, shit.
Honestly, that's usually my go-to
too.
Pull
it out.
You gotta stall. Gotta stall for time.
For whatever reason, if my dick can't get hard, I start
remember
eating pussy.
it was so traumatic for me to not be able to get hard. Like, cause it's usually such a it's one of those things where it happens for us without us even thinking. Like, all right, it's like an on and off button. So when it doesn't happen, like that shit is so nerve wracking. Cause it's like, you think you know your body.
Right.
It's like, it's almost like your dick did a no show, no call. And it's just like,
I needed you today. I needed you to show up right now, and you filled me, nigga. Like,
because women don't even understand. Like, to get our penises hard, right? We actually got to fight gravity. Like we're going against
boxers and pants and all of that
gravity.
shit.
We're taking blood for the rest of our bodies. Like it's a lot.
Right.
I feel like you just flick a pussy, that shit get wet.
Oh god. Well, if you blow on it the right way, it just might.
So you said it happened to you 2 or 3 times. Like, what were the other reasons why you couldn't get hard?
So as I grew older, right? Because it came to the point where I was like, damn, like some chicks I get hard as fuck for it, no problem. Just thinking about her. And then some chicks is like, I gotta really like make myself get hard. And I realized is that it's sexual chemistry,
Right.
Like I started to think about it like, not every woman that I was having sex with, I had sexual chemistry with. Like I was just fucking them on the strength that I thought I was supposed to just fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, you're always thinking like, like I'm just supposed to get the most amount of bodies that I can. But in the process, you're sleeping with women that you really should not be sleeping with. And that's what I learned about myself. So
okay.
Why am I fucking someone that I'm not even attracted to like that? Like they're an attractive person, but I'm not attracted to them.
You guys have no chemistry. Like,
exactly.
Not
right?
even sexual chemistry, but just
because
you guys don't vibe.
Have you guys run into that where you have sex with someone that isn't a very beautiful person, but you just like deep down inside you're just like, damn, like it's like they have nothing. Like our personalities or our souls do not like mesh at all. Yeah. Have you ever done that?
That's happened. That's definitely happened. You know, guys have shown interest. You know, get to know them, whatever, and then we take it there. But it's just like you're cool, you're a good person. You know, you make me laugh, whatever. But like the sexual chemistry, that's important. I feel like that's how you really. That's a different way to connect with somebody is sexually. So like when you have sex with somebody, even like you know on a deeper sense where like you pick up people's vibrations even when you have sex with them. So not clicking with somebody and then like you fuck on them. It's like okay, like. You might get some weird anxiety afterward because it's like, yo, like, that was not it. Sometimes their sexual energy and yours don't mesh, and sometimes that'll throw your sexual energy off. So that's why you gotta be mindful of who you have sex with.
And that's what I realized, like, when I was younger, when, like, these things were happening with me. It's like, because it wasn't me. Because, like, my dick worked, but, like, there was no attraction to, like, these women I was with. And it's just like, yo, and that's why I started being very more selective, like, with people I slept with. And then that I fixed that issue.
Yeah,
cause you set standards for yourself.
What's that word?
I said you set standards.
Standards.
Yeah,
I've
standards.
Heard of it.
Standards.
Heard of it. Yeah. Most men don't have that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that definitely gives you brownie points in a woman's eye, because like a female loves it when a guy has standards. Just like guys don't want females that everybody had. Same thing. Like it's not a good look when you're known for getting around. It's like it's a turn off. It's the same thing for women.
I hear what you're saying,
but you're not listening. So what's your point?
You know what's funny? I say that shit all the fucking time. But please don't use it on me. The thing is, I hear what you're saying, but here's the difference, right? I feel like women will have sex with a guy that is a known hoe, no issues. And I feel like it piques your curiosity. And that's why you guys
what
do
everybody
it.
else wants.
Don't say I ain't in that. Feel me?
You never fucked a popular dude?
Yeah, I have. But no. In my defense, I didn't know that he moved like that.
You didn't know he was popular, or you didn't know that he was fucking?
I didn't know he was fucking. Feel me? I found out after the fact. But I've been in that situation. So stop. You're gonna stop.
I'm just asking questions.
Right,
I'm literally just asking questions.
Oh, see,
you Charlemagne.
I'm the Charlemagne.
She Charlemagne.
She thought I was gonna be the Charlemagne.
I'm convinced.
What?
I'm literally just asking questions.
My man needs an intermission. But go ahead.
Lost my train of thought.
You said that you didn't know he was fucking like that.
Oh no, I didn't know he was fucking like that. So like once I found out, it was clearly too late. But like if I know a dude get out there, like that doesn't make me attracted. Yeah, it doesn't. Because it's like you're giving the same female the same thing they got. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing.
But here's the thing, right? I hear what you're saying. I really do hear, right? And that might be specifically to you. But don't you think, bro, like when dudes get hoes, I feel like once you start getting hoes, it's almost like a domino effect of hoes. Cause it's like, the more hoes you get, the more you're gonna get.
But see, that's your problem. Why every female gotta be a hoe?
Hoes is just
time out. No. Don't interrupt me.
Okay.
There could be some There could be some females who are generally good women and that want to vibe with a dude. He's just a hoe. But not there's females, you're right. There's some females that will, no, he a hoe, I want to fuck with him too. Everybody got that, bitch, I'm a thought, give me lit mentality. Right. So it's like, you got to know how to separate. Yeah, exactly. You got to know how to separate them type of females, because not every female just want to fuck on you. She might want to vibe with you more than what sometimes nigga just be wanting to be a hoe. Like, nah, I just want to fuck. That's all I want. And that's fine. But like, not every female trying to press on a nigga to just like, fuck on him because he a hoe and know it and be okay with it. Now, there's some bitches that are, but there's not. Like I said, just know the difference between the two, because it's different.
So here's the thing. I feel like you asked the question, like, what makes why every female got to be a hoe? And in guys' eyes, and correct me if I'm wrong, bro.
You're right.
Everybody is a hoe. Like, every female is considered a hoe, and you guys determine whether you're a hoe or not. It's like, what are you going to offer me to change my mind? What are you gonna offer me to make me believe that you want more in you? What are you gonna offer me to make me believe that you are somebody different and you're somebody I'm supposed to be investing myself into? If not, then I'm just gonna want to fuck, and we're just gonna keep it mutual and move on from each other.
Listen, I could be single and do me,
Right.
or if I know that I want to date somebody, then I'm gonna be vested into that.
Yeah.
But I'm single, so it's like I'm not gonna sit up here and say I'm out here fucking everything moving. But as a woman, I have needs. No, so when I need,
we don't mean hoe like you're out here fucking.
You just said everybody out here a hoe.
So
hoe
so I'll let him get into his own explanation. So me personally, right, when I use the term hoes and bitches, right, it's really I'm not. And it's like, I don't know how to explain this without it sounding crazy, right? I really don't mean like hoes. Like,
exactly my point,
me,
right?
If I think you're a hoe, I'm going to call you like a
whore.
Like, some shit. Like, yo, I feel like to me, I don't even know if I have a fucking definition for the word hoe anymore, right? Because because I feel like back in the day, right, if a chick had like 20 bodies, right, it's like, oh, she a hoe. But to me, I'm growing at this point, right? So, like, to me, I don't even know what a hoe, I feel, to me, like, a hoe is a chick that, like,
I'm trying to
dirty. And then still move around like nothing. You feel me? Like you doing foul shit. Like to me, there's not like she fucked 60 dudes, she a hoe type shit. Like I just use that fucking term loosely, and I feel like I know it could come off disrespectful, but that's not really how I meant it. It's just kind of like how I just talk with my boys. You feel me? So when I say hoe or bitches, I'm really not saying it disrespectfully. I'm just talking about like, yo, like I say, yo, where the hoes at? Like, I'm really asking, hey guys, you guys know where we could find any women to have some fun with today? You know what I mean? But that sounds like a lot when I say that shit. Like, so it's like, yo, where the hoes at?
It's not anything to do with your character. Yeah. It's more so to do with what we're trying to do. So,
but back to your, you could break down your definition.
No, it's the same thing. It's like we're not really talking about whores. We're not talking about like you being promiscuous. We're talking about a person or a female that we're just trying to enjoy some time with.
Okay.
So when I say hoe, like when I say that, why does it? When you said everybody has to be a hoe, in my eyes, every female is on that baseline as a hoe, not whore. Hoe as in like we're just gonna get to know each other. If we fuck, we fuck. If we don't, we don't. You guys determine whether we invest more time, invest our money into, and start building towards something different.
Understand that perspective. I get it.
You brought that around.
Yeah.
You got an actual live female to agree with you.
I got you.
Very rare.
Yeah.
It took me a while, bro.
Yeah.
So, but back to the orgasm thing, right? So I got two questions I want to ask y'all. So I want to ask, could you, like, say you found the perfect man, right? A guy that's like amazing, just a great guy. Like, it's like you could trust him, do all the shit with, right? But he can't make you come. Could you stay with them long term? How important is the orgasm to you?
Can I plead the fifth?
Nah, like I gotta know.
Oh man. If I was in love and I was really vested, we'd have to work on that. That have to be something that I'm not gonna sit here and like not be sexually satisfied and then turn around and cheat. I'm gonna tell him like, yo, like I'm gonna keep, and it's gonna suck. But if I'm in deep with that person, yo, listen, like, you're not making me come. We need to figure this out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be direct with you, because some chicks won't be satisfied and will go cheat. I'm different. Like I'll tell you, like, yo, especially if I'm invested in you, like, yo, listen, I'm not happy with this.
And that's what you gotta do. Have you ever cheated because the sex wasn't good?
Oh nah, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm very loyal. I've never cheated.
Okay.
On God.
How do you become invested with somebody without sex?
I didn't say that. How
do you become invested with somebody?
I ain't say
that, Playboy. I ain't say that.
I mean, but from you said that if you're invested with somebody that their sex is trash, then you guys are gonna have to figure something out, right?
Yeah.
So, but how do you invest with somebody? Apparently, you would have to know that like their sex was garbage early on for you guys to get to that place where you love them.
That's true. I gotta think. I don't know.
I think it's one of those things like easier said than done.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, so I'm gonna ask y'all the reverse question.
Okay.
So she said if her man could not make her come, right, but she loved him, she's gonna try to work it through it.
Yeah.
I mean, but if that shit don't happen, it don't happen, right? And then
exactly.
And then you might have. I mean, yo, just to revisit that question, right? If you cannot get this dude to get you to come, right? Like it's just not happening. Yo, there are just some people that. You can be good at fucking 100 things, right? But maybe sex is like where you're the worst at, right? Could you stay? You just gotta like finger yourself the rest of your fucking life. Or
nah,
some shit?
honestly, I would tell him like, like I'm not happy, because like that would not.
So eventually, so an orgasm is a deal breaker for you in a relationship. Like you have to have it at some point.
Yeah, at some point.
Okay. Now let me ask y'all this question, right? We'll start with you, bro. Do you think you make a girl come?
Do I think I make my girl come? Yeah, 1,000%.
All right. Every guy does, right? Yeah. Every guy thinks they fucking dick it down, right?
Right.
So just a short. So what actually made me think about this subject, other than the article I got sent, okay, thank you, but is so one time, right? My girl or my boy fucked this chick, right? And then he's telling me about it, right? Because every time you hear a sex story from one of your boys, right? It always goes like, bro, I beat that shit. I made her come like 8 times, all this shit, right? So my boy gave me that same story, right? So a couple months later, I end up fucking the chick that he fucked, and I was like, that was like
you need something in between, right?
No, I'm saying like that was just some chick he fucked, right? Like he was fucking for a little bit, not wifed up. And you know what I'm saying, back in the day, we used to pass these little thoughts around. Okay. And so it's my turn.
Right.
So then I fucked her, right? And after we had sex the first time, right? She's like, yo, you just gave me the first orgasm that I ever got. And I was like, wait a minute, like I just thought you got like 6 from my boy, like so, so exactly, right? So that fucked me. That's when it got me start thinking like, where I'm like, yo, maybe, and this is just one occasion. I'm not no fucking orgasm master. You feel me? Like I said, there's plenty of bitches out there that I fucked that definitely did not get satisfied through me. I'm okay with that. RIP to y'all. But what I'm saying is, but there's a couple out there that think I really put that shit down, right? And I remember when she told me that shit, I'm like, damn, I just gave your first orgasm. And it's just like, I was like, damn, like, that's when I started thinking, like, yo, every guy really thinks they dick these bitches down, but they don't. So what I'm asking is, like, yo, if you just found out, right, that your girl never really had an orgasm, like, she just came out and said, yo, I got to keep it real with you. Like, I know you thought you've been pounding it down for whatever many years, but your sex was good. Like, you had good sex.
But you didn't get me there.
Yeah. How would you feel?
How would I feel? Honestly,
like, hey,
I will get put directly back into my head. Because here I just told you that 1,000% I make my girl come every single time. Well,
every time.
Excuse me. I make my girl come
a lot of the time. Like,
nigga, lying now.
A lot of the time. Okay. If she told me, I'm just wondering, because it's been a lot of years for us. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Yo, could you as a man, right, go forward with that relationship knowing that you cannot make your girl come? Like how? Because, it's crazy. In the man's head, right, like the ability to make a woman orgasm is so important to us.
It's powerful.
That it's like, but I don't even know why. Like, why is it so important to us?
You don't feel like a man if you don't.
Right.
How about you, bro? Like, could you be with a woman that you could not make orgasm?
I don't know, to be honest. Like, if she blatantly told me, like, nigga, you're not doing it for me.
Nah, she says your sex is good, but you just cannot get her to the finish line.
I mean, I'll keep trying, but I think that effort will eventually, like, wear out for me. Like, if I can't get you there, then I just don't got what it takes to get you there. Like,
so if you're in a relationship, you gonna break up with your girl because of that?
Probably. Like, if I can't see, the difference is like I'm more willing to take a girl that can't make me come than me being able to not make my girl come.
Yeah, because it's gonna fuck with your
it's gonna like I'm gonna think you out here getting fucked by some other nigga is fucking you and making you want to stay with me because I ain't doing it apparently.
Right. Now you got to sit there and think about, because she basically let you know what she liked. If you've been with her for so long, I like this and I like this. And when you're doing that, she's saying that she coming. Now she's saying I wasn't really coming. It's like, you've been lying this whole fucking time.
So you found a way to blame her. I like that. I like how you.
Oh, God.
I'm a man first, bro.
Yes, you are. So, I mean, basically what y'all telling me, right, is like y'all could not be with the woman that you cannot make come. Right.
I mean, really and truly, like, sex is a woman's kryptonite. Like, if she's upset at anything, sex will definitely
make it better,
fix the issue for a little bit. And if I can't make her come, then that anger is just gonna keep fucking building up until the point where the relationship is not gonna be manageable anymore.
So, I got what I needed out of that. So moving forward, right? So, what's some advice that you can give to the men out there watching this, right? Like to help them get their women there. Like, do you think, like, just whatever you think, like, could help?
I think you gotta, if you're dealing, is it if they're dealing with each other or if it's just a fuck?
Both.
All right. It's gonna be hard if it's just a fuck because, like I said, if you're doing it for the first time, you're not gonna really know them, but you better put out your best stuff and hope it cross your fingers. For the most part. But, like, if you're dealing with somebody, I just feel like, you know, if you got to know them, you know their body. You know what I mean? You learn just like they got to learn what you like, vice versa. So just like, you know, just listen to the body. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Like one of the things I have learned through my sexcapades, did I get it right that time?
Sexcapades.
Okay. Is I realized that most of the women that I make orgasm, right, only come in one position. Like there's like the specific position that I put them in that's what helps them. Do you guys feel like there's like or for you personally, right? Do you feel like there's a position that you orgasm more than compared to other positions? Or does it just vary?
Yeah, it just varies. It's
okay.
Yeah, there's no specific position.
How about you guys?
I made women come in like missionary that told me that they never came in missionary before.
I feel like that's actually the position.
But I like to be
surprisingly
ridden.
enough, bro, I feel like missionary is the position that most women come in.
But to be honest, for me, like I like to be ridden, and like they orgasm from riding me, and I orgasm from being ridden. So
that's true.
Well, with my girl, you know, it really doesn't matter. But for me, it's laying down on the side. Very simple, bro. Very lazy and very simple.
the morning fuck. Like
yeah. Hey, what's up? How you doing, real quick? You know what I'm saying? Like that one right there. That's what gets it for me. But you know,
just like you know, he just reminded me of y'all remember Pops from the Wayans Brothers?
Yeah,
bang. Like that's all it takes.
Yeah. It could be simple or it could be complicated, but from the side is good for me.
Okay, I think we got this. We got some advice for the non-comers out there. And then, but before we move on to this, do you think there's any accountability on the women's side for not them being able to come? Because me personally, right, like I've met a lot of women that don't even know their own bodies. They don't play with themselves enough.
No, they play with themselves too much. They fucking use bullets.
There's that.
And fucking 13-inch dildos and expect a nigga to fuck the shit out of them. How the fuck?
Do you think that's
compare,
a factor?
How am I going to compare
to that? Do
you
think these male or these toys for women are making it harder for real men to compete with?
Ooh.
Because these dildos be like,
honestly, listen, they be looking the clitoris and fucking you at the same time.
Exactly, I can't do that.
So you know what I mean?
I'm not that flexible.
Right. But no, I just feel like toys. We that's our thing. Like you guys have your porn. We watch porn too, but our toys that. You know what I mean? Just in case dude don't want to come around, like get my shit. But me personally, like I need to feel it. Like I want to feel real dick. Mm-hmm. I can't fuck on my vibrator, 7 days a week. Like, but you think it feel like it desensitizes you towards real dick? Like, cause I bet these vibrators, vibrators working like fucking like 2 minutes. Like they get y'all there quick.
My tongue does not move that fast enough. Like.
You got some competition with these toys. They stepping their game up.
But I know they're stepping their game up, right? But we're going against fucking robots. Like we're flesh. Do you feel like do women need to chill out with like the toys?
Yeah, because honestly, there's females who know how to make themselves come and will be like, well, I'll handle myself. And I feel like females, depend more on their fulfilling their own sexual needs instead of letting a man play his role and do his thing.
So here's the thing. I don't think that women need to chill out with the vibrators and shit like that.
Okay.
But I think that I think they know how to make themselves come with vibrators and dildos. I don't think they know how to make themselves come with another nigga. With real dick. Like, and they have the expectation that a nigga's supposed to please me the same way this vibrator does or this 12-inch dildo is supposed to when it's it's not possible. Like it's not possible for me to do that.
I mean,
I think like
that's a fucking crazy
because
right?
regardless of what, like no matter how I've had some terrible fucking pussy in my life, and I could still get myself to the point to where I'm climaxed. I may not hit her up after that, but I feel satisfied. But I feel like women don't have that. So for whatever the stat was that you said, how many ever women?
40%.
Right. For them not to be able to orgasm at all or never experience orgasm, you don't know your body. Like exactly. How do you not know how to get yourself to that place? And that's my take on it.
Right. I just feel like honestly, for me, trying to fuck yourself, what you said, 13-inch dildo? Right. Trying to fuck yourself with a 13-inch dildo is not easy because you might want it from the back and you got to sit up here and be doing all that extra shit.
I got suction
I
cups
need a nigga
and
to come do this because I'm about to do all that.
I mean, having suction cups.
Come hit it from the back, sir, because I can't fuck myself.
I seen that shit.
Yeah.
But put the leg up on that in the shower. Yeah.
I mean, that's a good
Hey, listen.
so I actually because I was prepping for this episode, right? So I actually looked up the average penis size in America, right?
Yeah.
I think it was like 5.5 inches.
Okay.
You see the face she made, right?
Yeah.
Yo, and that's like right? The average penis in America is, I think, whatever I read. I mean, I'm fucking drunk at this point, so I don't know. Right? So that's what. So we'll just say it's 5.5 or 6 inches, right? Like, say the average penis is 6 inches in America, right? But women are out here fucking 12-inch penis, like 12-inch fucking machines. Like, how can regular men compete with that?
Wait a minute. Let me intrude. I've had somebody who was huge, and he did not understand the assignment.
Okay.
When I tell you, I thought he was gonna destroy me and did not. I was like, oh God, I made it. Like, I thought he was gonna fucking right. Like, man, we would have made it. Like, even when he flipped me over and put me in doggy bro, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, this is it. Like, right. Me apart. And he didn't even it wasn't even to what it was. So that size thing don't matter. But like, you can't be this big and think you supposed to satisfy me or.
So what's the smallest dick that you think you could fuck with?
Size wise,
number wise.
Ooh, maybe like a 6.
Show me 6 inches, but with 2 fingers.
I don't,
show me.
Man, I don't know. The smallest?
Okay.
I don't know. Like,
so all right, we're gonna get you on record.
That's not 6 inches. That's not 6 inches, by the way.
So the smallest dick you'll deal with is 6 inches.
Can we get a ruler out just so I can make sure my shit accurate?
I mean, niggas,
I don't know what 6 inches.
Yeah, let me pull out the fucking ruler.
So she said 6 inches, but don't know how big of a dick you need. Like that? That's not 6 inches though.
Well, I don't know, but you know, like maybe like that. Because I've had somebody that was, not, but he was decent, but he did what he had to do.
Okay.
Yo, so could you deal with the guy that was like 5 inches, right? We'll say
5.5.
5.5, right? Can you deal with a guy that's below a small, but makes you come?
I mean, if he understands the assignment, I'm with it. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Don't look at me like that.
Every female wants to do with a big dick. It's the word assignment that keeps cracking me up. Like,
no, because people will understand it. But nah, honestly, like every female wants a guy who is well endowed. You're not always gonna get that though.
Yeah, but it's like
I was gonna say every girl wants a guy who's well endowed until they get the guy who's well endowed.
Right. You gotta be able to handle it. Feel me?
I ain't slanging.
You feel me? And I'm not saying nothing by that. I'm just saying
you said a lot.
You said it without having to say it, my nigga.
Yo, but I feel like all right. We could all want every chick wants a big dick, right? Every guy wants a fat ass.
I don't. I want some big titties.
But we all have. You want a chick
preference.
With triple D's, right? But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, is that what you're gonna get?
No.
Nah, it's usually not, right?
No.
So, you gotta deal with what you got.
Sure.
But now we know what you'll deal with, right? As long as they understand the assignment.
Stop mocking me, please.
No, I know, I just never heard someone called sex the assignment. Like,
it
just sounds so.
You ever been on social media?
It sounds so serious to me. Like hypothetically, like if I ever go to fuck you, I gotta wear a fucking suit.
No, you don't. Wait, time out.
Like holy shit, like I got an assignment.
No, you gotta have a clipboard with a check off.
Did you not just say that guys have this big thing where they gotta make a girl come? That's the assignment, is it not?
You're right. Actually, you caught me.
All right.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo.
I'm outnumbered by these guys in here, but come on.
First of all,
we're not ganging up on you.
This is gonna be your first time and last time. You don't agree. You don't agree with anybody but me.
Bye.
Okay. So I think we covered the orgasm topic enough today, right?
Yeah.
So sticking with the topic of sex, I do want to ask y'all something else, right? Because I actually saw this one on I was scrolling through, I think Twitter or some shit, whatever, and I ran across this article, right, where Texas is the first state in the United States, right, to make paying for sex a felony. How do y'all feel about that?
They just mad because they can't tax the coochie. That's what that is.
They can't tax the coochie?
That's what that is. They can't add tax.
I mean, do y'all think paying what are y'all thoughts on paying for sex?
Personally, for me, I wouldn't do it. Like,
you would never pay for sex?
Nah, I can't imagine like evenly exchanging money for sex. But do I think it should be illegal? Nah, I think prostitution should be.
You think prostitution should be legal?
Yeah.
How about you? What are your thoughts on paying for sex?
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
No.
But I'm saying, what do you think about guys that pay for sex?
That they don't get no ass.
Don't get no ass?
Yeah, that's what I think. I felt like if you got to pay for it, that means that you can't just attain it on your own.
How about you, Doozy?
I've personally been paying for sex for 14 years.
It's funny. No, it's not even funny. Cause I was actually.
It sounds like an AA meeting. Just
you say, yo,
I pay for sex.
And I pay for sex.
I pay for sex.
My 14-year.
Yo, cause you brought up a good point, right? Cause I was gonna say I've been paying for pussy, and I've actually live action seen you pay for pussy.
Live action.
Live action.
Yo, cause most men pay for pussy. We don't directly pay y'all.
But y'all take us out to eat,
exactly,
right? But that's not prostitution. No.
Yo, what's the difference? Like, what is the difference between because most women, right, will not have sex with a guy until they court them, right? And then to court somebody in today's world, it takes money, right? Like, y'all want to get taken out.
We want time.
Y'all want.
That's less important. Least important.
You know what? I'm so tired of the misogyny in the room. Let's not
misogyny.
All right. But you get like, do y'all agree?
I agree.
Yo, like, have you ever had a sex with a guy that did not take you out first or spent any type of dime on you?
Be real. Don't sugarcoat it. He never spent $1 on you. Did you fuck him?
Hell no.
Okay.
Exactly. So you made a guy pay for your pussy. No, it's not. It's what happened.
I don't prostitute, so I wouldn't call it that. You guys can see it how you want. I don't call it prostitution.
Okay.
Shit, I don't call it that.
But the only real free pussy in today's world, right, is like if a chick, you meet a girl, y'all talk, text, whatever. She drives to your house and y'all have sex. That's it, right? Because most women will not have sex with a man unless they take him out, right? They do something with them, right? Like, we have to invest time and money into a woman before y'all open up the pearly gates.
Right, but honestly, we do that because we just want to make sure you really interested. Because
I'm not denying.
So money
that, right?
determines if I'm interested.
No, that does not. It's
me
the time
texting
and the thought that
but is
that.
me not texting and calling you for free? Actually, I'm using up minutes and.
Well, this is not back in the day where we get minutes for free after 9. Relax.
So I throw $100 at somebody. That means that I'm.
No, I don't want you to
it?
take $100 and throw it. I want you to say, "Hey, let's do
bro,
this, whatever." That's
they need a middleman. You gotta fucking play. You gotta pay Texas Roadhouse the $100, and then they get exchanged it to her, and that's when you get the pussy. Because that's how women justify it, right? Because y'all don't get the direct money. We pay the middleman, and then we get the pussy.
That's even
wilder.
wilder.
Do you not eat too? I don't
what?
understand. Why is it just directed towards the female?
That's
I could eat PB&Js every day.
Bro, think about that fucking
This is my best friend.
Yo, my man just had the chicken pack.
The chicken pack, you feel
Bro,
me?
think about that. Prostitution, they get the money fucking directly. Versus like regular shit, like the middleman gets the money. You guys don't get nothing but food.
No,
like,
they get the experience.
You shit it out at the end of the day.
Because here's how women justify, right? We don't pay y'all with actual cash. We pay y'all with experiences. I remember when I was dating, right? And this woman's like, she's talking to me, right? She's like, hey, like, I've never been to Roof Chris, right? That's like the famous steakhouse for y'all don't know, right? She's like, oh, I really want to go there. And I haven't hit, at this point, I still haven't hit it. But basically, when she's telling me that shit, like, yo, like, bro, you want this pussy, you gotta go pay Roof Chris, and then you get the vagina. That's what I heard. That's how I heard it. Guess what happened?
She didn't give you the coochie.
No, I paid Roof Chris, and I got the pussy. Yo, but I never directly paid her, right? She never got the money, but she got the experience, and Roof Chris got the cash. But I did have to do some type of exchange to get the vagina, right? So, is she legally a prostitute? No. But did I pay something to get it? Yes.
Now, would it be the same if it was the other way around for the female? Would you consider the man the prostitute?
Yes.
If the female was paying,
but here's the thing,
me
right?
the fuck out.
But here's the thing,
Slut
right?
me out.
Getting free dick is a lot easier than getting free pussy. Because even like the cheapest of pussies, right? It requires weed at least. Most women, right? They'll let you, if you smoke them out, they'll fuck you. Now, I'm not gonna say most. A lot of women, right? If you smoke them out, they'll fuck you.
Females are like that.
Exactly. So, but y'all rationalize in your head like, I'm not a prostitute, but like, the dude just had to spend some bread to get it.
That was some.
Because he wasn't gonna fuck him if he didn't do it.
I just say bitches need to get their own weed. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, like, is there any dick out there that you would pay for right now?
Would you take your nigga out?
I would.
You would?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Would you take a nigga that
Bro,
you're just
obviously
fucking
she's
with
gonna
out?
say yes.
Like,
obviously
not your
yes.
nigga, but like a nigga you guys are vibing. Would you just take him out just for the fuck of it?
If he's done it for me, then yeah, I have no problem.
So he has to do it for you first.
Not first, but it needs to be a clear understanding. Like, feel me? Like, if he take me out and do shit for me, I'm gonna return the favor. Like,
so what if
like it's my treat. Like, I'm gonna take you out. I'll pay.
What if he takes you to the park for the first date? Are you gonna take him out and spend money on the second date? Are you gonna pay for the second date, or should he have to pay for the second date?
If he take me out on if he asked me out on the second date, or if I asked him, because it's different. If being the female, if I say, hey, let's go on a date, that means I'm paying.
Oh, I ain't hear that one.
Or if a guy says, hey, I'm gonna take you on a date, I mean he paying. So
to you, whoever initiates the date needs to pay.
Yeah, because if I'm like, hey, let's go here, some bitches be like, hey, let's go here, and thinking you're supposed to pay. But if I invite anybody anywhere and I said, hey, like let's go out to eat or whatever, my treat or whatever, then I'm suggested to pay. It's my recommendation.
Okay. That's actually very. No. What you're saying is very logical and reasonable.
But very
rare. But people don't function like.
Rare.
Yeah, I'm rare. Not everybody.
Everybody thinks they're rare.
No,
everybody thinks they're rare.
A lot of stuff I've said is very rare. A lot of females would have a different perspective. A lot of bitches would be like, yeah, I'm a thigh. I don't move like that.
They really don't say that. To be honest, they try.
I don't think nobody thinks they're a thigh. I think it has to be pointed out.
Nah, like
hey, I don't know.
The ones that say they're a thigh really don't be fucking. The ones that say they're a thigh really don't be fucking. I promise you that.
There's a lot of promiscuous women out there that be with the shits.
All right, if you say so.
But, would you ever pay for pussy, bro?
Would I ever?
I'm talking about some direct.
Would I ever pay a woman to have sex with her or her pimp? Most certainly not, my guy. Well, let me not say that.
Saying her pimp.
I've never done it.
You've never done it.
I have never done it.
But you're open to it. If you were single.
If I was single. If it was legal in the country that I was in, then I might
not
feed
Texas.
Somebody's family.
How about you? Would you ever pay for pussy?
Mm-mm.
You cheap.
Fuck it. Like, you call it what you want, nigga. I'm not paying for pussy.
Okay.
I just don't feel like there's. I mean, you think about it. Like, I've talked to guys that have paid for pussy before, and they're like,
it's always older dudes, yo.
Yeah, it's always older dudes.
Yo, I swear, dudes that are 45 and above pay for pussy,
and they make it. And it makes so much sense when they say
they bring it
like,
down. I know.
I have a wife at home, and I don't want anything to linger after that, so I just pay her for this experience, and then we call it after. And I'm like, you know what? You got a point there, but can I justify that mentally? No. Like, I don't think I could bring it within myself to just evenly exchange for pussy.
Nah, I feel you.
And you said you would you ever pay directly for dick?
No.
Like, is there any dick out there that you like? Damn, this is the dick I want.
Listen, there's definitely is one out there that I want, but I ain't gonna pay for it.
Really?
I ain't gonna pay for it.
I mean, he just said, $40. I'll give you the dick right now.
Nah,
you won't do it.
Damn, $40, that's nothing.
Right? Like the fuck.
No, that's for you. That's nothing. Why not pay for the shit?
I shouldn't have to pay for dick. Like, that's whack.
Nobody should have.
Females are not.
Nah, niggas.
Dick has no value. Yo, dick has no value in the market.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, dick's important. You know what I mean? It is.
Right.
I'm not gonna act like it ain't. Feel me? It ain't just all about pussy. Feel me? Dick's important.
It's just all about pussy.
It ain't all about pussy. Dick's important too. I'll say that.
We know someone personally who was slinging that dick for that bread.
Oh yeah, we do.
We know someone personally. So
I'm
not gonna say that women don't.
I'll be a prostitute.
Yo, Emil, how much do you think your dick is worth?
Whatever she willing to pay.
No, I'm saying, like, what do you, if you're to like rate your dick quality right now, like, what do you think your dick is worth?
$100 a fuck.
$100 a fuck.
Yeah, I'll do that.
$100.
Don't ask me that question because I'm not answering that.
Mio, you don't know what your pussy's worth?
What do you think my answer is gonna be to that?
There's no value.
I don't
There's
know.
no number.
That's a question. That's what I'm asking.
That's my answer.
What do you think your dick's worth?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get some pleasure out of the experience. So what I'm gonna say is I'm going on the honor system. Be honest. You know what I'm saying? You take some dick, you leave some bread. You know what I'm saying?
Leave it on the fucking nightstand.
On the
honor system.
Whatever you think.
I like that. How much you think your dick is worth, bro?
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
All right.
What you think your dick is worth?
What do I think my dick is worth?
Realistically.
No, I'm what is my dick worth? What is Eazy's dick worth?
Straight dick. No eating pussy, no sexual experience, just dick.
Just straight dick. Okay. Me at my current age? Or is it
you
just
right now,
pick the age?
nigga? You right now, nigga.
This dick right now?
Why are you making it so complicated?
Oh, because you don't want to just plead the fifth. All right.
No, I'm gonna keep it real.
Keep it real then.
Yeah. Yo, I got $75 dick.
Yeah.
That's like it's decent.
You a cheapo?
What?
I said you a cheapo.
$75?
That's a cheap dick.
I feel like I'm not. Like, I feel like I'm being real. I feel like like it's a decent size, decent time. Like it's not the amazing shit. I mean, I feel like I come with tricks. I feel like, but you said the straight dick. You just said straight dick. Yeah, I 75. I got 75 towards the dick.
Wait, so
you said you got the whatever you leave.
I got the honor system. I got the honor system.
You got the best dick in the building right now.
Okay, you know.
$100. Like, do you? Homie?
Yo, I mean, have you changed your answer? Do you know what your pussy worth yet?
Listen, he already answered my question.
To be honest with you, if I was a female, bro, this shit would be slutted out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro.
Yo, if you all right. If you was a chick, right? How much would you charge for pussy?
Whatever you could give me. Like,
nah.
experiences. Like, if you could get me a promotion, I'm fucking you. If you could pay for my bag that I want, I'm fucking you. Like, God knew what he was doing, not making me a nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I mean, I think, the chicks that
I'm gonna fuck my way to the top, bro.
Yo, because like there's obviously that ongoing.
That's exactly what got me.
I'm gonna fuck my way to the top. Like, I'm gonna be one of these bitches that fuck basketball players and make a bag off this shit. Like, that's what I'm
actually.
Fuck it.
Speaking of basketball players, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard. Do y'all know who PJ Washington is?
I don't know of him, but I heard of his
Okay, you know who
situation.
Brittany Reiner is? Y'all might have heard the name, right? So basically, all right, PJ Washington is a basketball player. I think he's like 21, 22, right? A young dude in the NBA. Brittany Reiner is about a 28-year-old, 30-year-old like video vixen, right? Like she's just like one of them, a famous hoe. She a famous hoe, right? So she's like obviously older than this guy, right? She got pregnant by him, right?
Oh God.
Exactly, right? And she actually made a video like years ago, right? Talking about how like the best way to come up as a video vixen is like, yo, to fuck up like an NBA player, an athlete, right? And get pregnant by him and get the money.
Because they're stupid.
Exactly. So basically, PJ Washington, who actually plays for the Charlotte Hornets, got this chick, Brittany Reiner, a video vixen, pregnant, had a kid, right? And she basically getting $200K
a
month. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about women that do this kind of shit?
Let him answer first. He just said that he'd be the one to do it, so let him go first.
Damn, he put me on the line. Like, do I think that they should get that type of bread? Nah, like I don't think the baby needs $200K a month at all. Like, if I was a female, would I do it? Absolutely. Like,
so yeah, you agree with her technically? You don't think there's anything wrong with what she did?
As a man, I don't agree with it. If I was a female.
Okay. What do you identify as?
Why wouldn't I? I don't know.
Like,
what day is it?
I had to ask. You feel me? I don't know. He's going back and forth right now. Like, if I was a hoe, yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah, I'm confused.
If I was a current nigga, yeah, I would.
What day is it? It all really depends on what day it is that what I identify as. But.
Okay. What do you think about that?
Wow. I don't know. I think she just wanted to get the bag.
But you think she's like, you think she's correct? Like, should she get that $200K a month in child support?
Well, everybody, you gotta remember, she around somebody who play ball. There's a lifestyle that's attached to that. So she might be used to a specific lifestyle that she needs paid for, plus the kid. So,
So you agree with her? You kind of sound like yes.
I'm 50-50.
Ain't no pussy in the world worth $2.4 million a year. Ain't no pussy.
That sounds like some fucking marital. What do you call that shit?
No, yeah, yo, because I actually think
alimony.
Whatever. I think they actually were married or something like that. But there's a big argument on the internet right now. It's like, yo, did she trap him?
Ain't enough diapers in the world. What else happened?
I mean, I just feel like she basically, like I said, she made a video talking about how, like, if you want to come up as a video vixen, this is what you need to do, right? And then she actually did it. Like, yo, was
she a hustler?
Yo, you call her a hustler, right? I call her a fucking predator.
That's a good word.
Because she's actually older than this guy, and then she pretty much trapped him for like the next 18 years. She got the bag, right? Yo, and it's like no, it's not really frowned upon, right? But like, why is it right? Like, I don't feel like women should be getting away with this kind of shit.
Right. I mean, it's the same way. The way when you use predator, I feel like that defines it perfectly, because it's the same way with like a 40-year-old trying to date like an 18-year-old. Like, you're trying to mold her into what he wants her to be, and she being however fucking old she is, trying to date this 21, 22-year-old. She got what the fuck she wanted out of it. Right. And unfortunately, it brought this kid into it. But
I mean, if that was your son, how would you feel about like a grown woman doing that to like a 22-year-old?
I'd be mad.
Exactly.
Because
but you just said a minute ago, right?
Listen,
you 50-50.
She's a hustler for doing that. That's.
But are you still 50-50 if it's your like somebody you know?
It's different. The position.
It's not different.
Listen,
It's the same situation.
If that's my son and some older chick preyed on him and he just knocked her up, which I would have been mad at him too, because like, you know, you're a golden ticket, wrap your shit up. But he knocked her up. So like, you know, that would have made me mad because she's taking advantage. Like, you now you're a father and you trying to have a career for yourself. You're just getting started and she trapped you. So like, as his mother, I'd be mad. But like, as just being a regular female, I mean, I personally wouldn't do it. Like, that's not me. But there's bitches out there that do that shit.
Okay. What do you think?
I've personally lived off of $500 a month at one point in time.
Okay.
There's not a kid.
It's a random struggle story.
Look, there's not a kid that's worth $200K a fucking month, bro.
Okay.
I put my dick on the honor system. Okay. $5, $2,000, whatever you want to pay me. $200,000 a month. There's no need for that much money. There's not one need for that much money. So let's just say
you fuck a basketball player, you get pregnant by him, and he says like, I'll pay you $2K a year, or the court says I'll pay you $200K a year. Are you gonna say like, no, that's too much money?
I mean,
nah.
It's not, because for the year you got diapers, clothes.
No, 200K a month. I mean, I'm sorry.
200K a month?
If the court says he has to pay you 200K a month, are you going to tell the judge that that's too much money for you?
Honestly, I would not, because I know what I would do with it. Like, I wouldn't just take that money and just take care of myself and not take care of the kid. That money can go in school, make sure he's set for this and that.
But you would take it.
I mean, if that's what was on the table, I would take it.
Hold on. She had to ask for $200K a month.
Right. She asked
I don't know how that
but if it was just
works.
offered, I'm not gonna say no.
I mean, the judge ain't just giving that shit out.
Really? I don't know how that works.
She had to ask for it, but I just think it's a bit excessive.
1,000%.
I feel like a lot of young men that make it get trapped.
Bro, Chris Brown was paying like what, $15K a month, and his baby mother wanted to bump it up to like 20 something K.
I didn't even know he was fucking with her.
So like,
out of nowhere, had a baby.
Like, how do you justify 200K? How?
There's no way. And
I think can we collectively say that she's bugging?
Yeah, she's being greedy, I feel like.
Okay.
She must, but at the same time, she must not have nothing going on for herself if she needs that much support.
Is that exactly what she's getting, or is that what she wants?
I mean, that's just the article I read.
Okay.
I think she actually got it.
She got it.
I believe it said ordered to pay $200K a month.
That's fucking nuts, bro.
It is.
That's wild as fuck.
But we're kind of running out of time.
Okay.
But I just want to say, thank y'all for Doozy for filling in from our boy Manu. Thank you to our guests. Y'all gonna want to say anything before we leave out?
No, it's just been fun. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, it was good.
Y'all, any business y'all want to promote, anything like that? Like y'all good?
King Doozy's barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Come through. See
How about you? Anything you want to promote? Anything like that before we leave?
Let's see. I got some good shit coming soon. That's all I'll say. Can't.
Okay.
Where do they find this good shit at?
Good shit meaning I'm working on. I got 2 projects I'm working on, and they're coming.
Any
soon.
handles you want to drop? Any Instagram, YouTube, anything like that you want them to follow you on?
Oh, follow me on Instagram at @TheRoadNefertiti. I'll follow back.
Okay. Oh, she follows back. That's big. Most of them do that.
Spell that for them.
Lord. All right. _ at THAREALNEFERTITI.
Okay. Well, we'll leave it in the description. I didn't get that shit.
Yeah, I don't know why you even asked me.
That's why I asked.
Okay.
Why did you spell it then?
That's why.
Thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for filling y'all information, y'all tea, whatever you want to call it. Like,
anytime, bro.
We definitely learned about y'all. I mean, my man, the Goodwill Dick right here.
Big slinging.
The no price in the building.
No limit pussy.
No limit. My $100 dick over here.
Fuck it, you know.
You got it.
I'm reasonable for a family man. You feel me?
But
American
as always, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Just keep putting it. Thank you.